beat you in Street Fighter 5. When you can beat me in Street Fighter 5, then you can beat me. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, but like you're not. It's like 2 minutes.
Don't matter. There's like 20 bad niggas in Street Fighter 5. Who cares? 26 bumps.
All right, so we got. And if you and we're gonna be joined here.
Hey, how the fuck are you gonna commentate this sorry ass guy?
I got fired and then hired again. But this is funny.
All right, so I'm joined here in commentary by Claire.
I don't want to get it all. It sounds fine. I can hear it. I sound fine. I'm not talking to you.
Well, what's with the mask?
That's all.
You're sick?
I just don't want to get germs on everybody.
Oh, I would totally. As much as people like to troll here, I'd be licking everyone here. I'm like, ah. Good luck. Good luck at work tomorrow. I'd lick all the door handles. I'd be licking everyone's controller.
Lick the urinals too while you're at it.
I'd use my finger like a lawn. Okay, let Io know. He's got the bracket.
All right. So we got grand finals of Guild here. Seth Jacko.
Yep.
And Richards versus Leo.
Now normally, like,
Fuck you.
my plan now is to like actually run this game first, and that's what I did last week. But we had so many people here this week for because Antoine's here that we just had to get started with Street Fighter on stream first.
I was trying to figure out when I got here. I was like, why is it so fucking packed? And then I saw Antoine. I was like, oh, I get it. Okay.
You know, and I've been catching a lot of flack because I got a little program I want to do for Michigan Masters where we're going to bring a couple of people in, bigger names. Antoine's one that I'm working on getting. And as if there was anyone else like that wants to play somebody famous, wants to bring somebody famous in, you know, told them private message me, and we figure out how much they cost, and we can do a GoFundMe, you know, adopt a gamer thing. And so many people were like, "Oh, get out of towners! It's it's gonna hurt. It's just, blah 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 blah." You know, everyone had a valid point. Everyone understood everything, but I think the fact that Mr. Out of Town, Mr. Hollywood himself, Mr. New York shows up, and you can't move in the room.
Yeah, and it looks like the first weekly after Evo.
Yeah.
I remember like HumanCon a couple years ago. Grand finals of Marvel 3 was Christie versus Cosmos, Morgan Doom Virgil versus Morgan Doom Virgil, and that shit was hype. I don't care what anybody says.
Oh yeah. So, and that's great to see a lot of people here because I'll tell you what, ever since Street Fighter 5 came out, there's not as many. Yeah, it dropped off. There's not as many Street Fighter 5 players as there were Street Fighter 4 players, and the fact that we have less people here in the room, that also means there's less people playing other games.
Yeah.
We used to play 3 to 5 games every week here.
Yeah, it was like always like Street Fighter 4, Marvel, Mortal Kombat or something, KI.
And you had that was it.
Even Tekken, even Tekken was like pretty busy in the Street Fighter 4 days.
And now it's just
Street
like
Fighters killed every other game.
And for the second week in a row, Kaju's here, C88 Kaju, and I don't have any other Mortal Kombat players here to play him.
Yeah.
When we get done with Street Fighter, if
Chad said he'll be here next week, so I feel like he says that every week.
Yeah, Chad's a little too much into football. He's into Chad Brady's too much into men wearing really tight pants.
Well, we've got all the houses set, but Leo's ready to do Leo stuff. So let's see.
And if you're looking for a second game to play, I suggest you pick up Guilty Gear. This is such a fun game. It's such a good game.
It's the best game. It's the most technically advanced game. And it actually is God's gift. That's why it's called GG. He came down from the heavens, and we were blessed. We were blessed with.
I just bought it a couple of weeks ago. I got wasn't sure how to play it. Bucci St. Loud sat down and kind of showed me the game a little bit, and I had a lot of fun with it. Now that I moved in my new house, I'm looking forward to ignoring my children and spending some time learning to play this game a little bit more. And oh my God, it's so good to have a home again.
I can imagine. And that Leo pressure was tough, and Richard wins that round, but it wasn't free. It was pretty even. This is really cool to see, because I know that Seth doesn't main this game. He's never been like an anime main, so to speak. But Richard is probably the best Guilty Gear player in Michigan right now. So.
Well, Guilty Gear is the only reason we got Seth coming back to Monday nights, because he said he's gonna play. He's playing Street Fighter tonight, and he plays Street Fighter every time he comes out. But it doesn't interest him enough to come out just for that, and that's why he was coming to. We were making fun of him for only coming to the monthlies.
That was smart. He waited for the counter because he knew the counter was coming.
And never coming to the weeklies, and we all thought it was because of the money. And he said, no, I don't. I come to the monthlies because Guilty Gear's there. And I'm like, well, it's at the weeklies now because we got to have Seth here. And true to his word, this is the second week out. And the first week we got Richard out here. So
first safe combos. Yeah, Richard doesn't come out very much, but I've been trying to tell some of the anime guys that we're running Guilty Gear every week, trying to get them to come out. Anyone that can't make it out on the Monday night anyway.
Oh, I know you're sick. You can get closer to that microphone though, so we can hear you. I got the compressor and kind of actually.
Okay.
How's that? A little tight.
Better.
Let me turn off the compressor a little bit. And there we go.
Man, I don't know what Leo's Seth has been playing, but he's playing this matchup really well. I mean, right now he's in full control.
Did you get a chance to lab against this character? Because I know he tore you up pretty bad last week.
Against Jacko?
Yeah.
No, I haven't. Not really. And I lost to him again in
I know you want Alucard.
Let's do Alucard and Bootleg Winner next. After this.
And so in winners, we have
Seth is really.
Seth and Hollow, and then myself and Foot.
Yep.
Seth is really doing some damage this round. This is looking
Well, out of those three?
rough.
Yeah, so we definitely got Alucard, but what about these other three? You want any of them?
Oh, good counter though. Good counter.
We'll do you footwork.
Good 5D. Such a tricky mix-up because when the fireball's on top of you, you can't see the flash of the 5D completely. Richard will parry 3 or 4 times in a row.
Who's on looking at this game? So.
Oh, nice. Richard just pulled that one out.
You lost to White Beast, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I lost to White Beast in losers semis. Yeah, losers semis.
Okay, I should put that in the thing.
All right. Now this is, I think, what Richard needs to do. He needs to, well, now she's getting the knockdown. I was going to say Richard needs to, I respect that burst right there because he really doesn't want to get the hard knockdown. He doesn't want to get the pressure started. And he definitely doesn't want the minions coming at him when he's in the corner. But like I said, it just looks like Seth knows this matchup. He's spacing really well. He's taking his opportunities to press buttons, which is really important against Leo because if you press buttons at the wrong spot, you're getting counter hit and into 3 mix-ups.
Is this the second game?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, folks. Let me update the score.
Richard won the first one. Okay. Didn't really press after the fireball, even after she was in block stun. I'm not sure why.
Oh, I tell you what, man. If I tell you what, people, if you are streaming, getting into streaming, and you're gonna be doing tournaments, it's tempting to use 8-way runs XSplit panel writer because it's like dirt simple to use. But man, use stream control instead. It's way actually running the tournament actually is a lot better. I can change the scores and stuff.
Block the 5D again.
Will not have to change the scenes. I'm loving it. Ooh. So Richard just putting on the pressure here.
Nice.
Wow.
Richard with the win. Looked like he looked a little bit more clean that round, but Seth is really good at adapting. I remember last week when he played Alex in grand finals, he adapted really well. Oh,
So
good
Richard
DP.
is up
That was
2-0 then
Yeah.
on winner's side?
Yep, coming from winners.
Nice.
Smart DP. Smart DP. He's going for the houses, and Seth capitalized on his distraction and dashed up with the 5D. Oh man, he is really getting some mileage out of his DPs. I don't think he's whiffed one yet.
Ooh.
And that's kind of demoralizing when your opponent keeps throwing out wake up DP and it keeps hitting you.
And Seth's just not able to get those assists to even get started for him.
Yeah, Richard's doing a good job of stopping the minions from coming out, which is super important in this matchup because pretty much like if she gets the 3 houses out and 2 minions each, the round should be over. She has to severely fuck up.
Nice. Man,
This is what Richard needs to do, just maul. Just don't let her escape.
And I heard people saying Richard is the best Guilty Gear player in the state, and I don't think I've ever watched him play before. I definitely see it now, man.
Yeah, and Seth has given him some good competition. Though.
Wow.
That was 3-0. The first game seemed really close, and then the last 2, Richard just kind of downloaded him.
All right, so that is your winner of Guilty Gear, Riven Weekly, Detroit,
Captain Riven.
Mitten Masher Mondays number 141, Riven. So
That Leo is very scary.